Mike Trout is an outfielder for the Los Angeles Angels. He was promoted to the big leagues on July 8, 2011 to replace an injured Peter Borgos in center field. Trout went 0 for 3 in his first game, but got his first hit in the following game. Trout struggled and was sent back to AAA, but was brought back the following season. Trout slowly showed why he had some of the best talent in the league when he broke an Angels franchise rookie record when he crossed home plate in 14 consecutive games to score a run. Trout played in his first All-Star game and was stellar in the outfield, establishing himself as a good hitter and fielder. Trout won Rookie of the Month 4 times during his first season. He became the American League Rookie of the Year, and the Angels knew they had a budding star. Despite a slow start in 2013, Trout bounced back to his rookie-level play, and he became the youngest player to hit for the cycle. Trout was bounced around center field and left field, depending on injury, but he once again made the All-Star team and finished the season with the highest WAR, or wins above replacement. For the following season, the Angels signed Trout to a 6-year, $144.5 million extension. He appeared in his third All-Star game and actually won MVP of the game. Trout continued to impress the league and won the American League MVP, the 5th youngest to win the award. In 2015, Trout was the youngest player in MLB history to reach 100 home runs and 100 stolen bases. He led off the All-Star game with a home run, hit 40 home runs for the season, and led the AL in WAR for the 4th consecutive time. He also won his 4th Silver Slugger Award. Trout excelled more in 2016 when he led the MLB with walks, runs scored, and on-base percentage. He once again was named the AL MVP and had accumulated more WAR than any player in history. Sadly, these were all individual awards, while the Angels suffered as a team in irrelevancy. Trout suffered from a thumb injury in the 2017 season, but bounced back to hit his 1,000th hit and reached his 200th career home run before age 25. Trout had his first 5-hit game in 2018 and made yet another All-Star game. He suffered a wrist injury but still led baseball in many different categories. Up for another contract, Trout signed a 12-year, $426 million contract with the Angels, signifying his career will span under the Angels. Trout made another All-Star game and surpassed Barry Bonds to become the youngest player to hit 200 home runs and have 200 stolen bases. Trout unfortunately needed surgery to remove a neuroma, but still finished with 45 home runs and led the American League in on-base percentage and slugging percentage. He won his 3rd AL MVP award, a historical feat. In 2020, the pandemic season, Trout hit his 300th career home run, but in 2021, he tore his calf muscle and he would be shut down for the entirety of the season. He bounced back the following year in 2022 after a long injury recovery time and scored the 1,000th run of his career. Unfortunately, the injury bug got Trout again as he was diagnosed with a costovertebral dysfunction. He came back late in the season to finish with 40 home runs and 80 runs batted in. In the current 2023 season, Trout has already hit his 300th career double. Unfortunately, he has had another injury with a broken hamate in his hand, and the Angels may miss the postseason again. Most of the criticism for Trout is his injury history. Sadly, the injury bug has gotten the best of him in the past couple of years. His accomplishments in baseball are truly unbelievable, and as a fan of the game, it hurts to see him go through all these injuries, which hold back his infinite potential. A lot of critics also blame Trout for staying mum, despite the Angels likely missing the playoffs for the 11th season. Many believe he is happy with the money and being out of the spotlight. This criticism is truly out of line and completely rumor-based, but it would be best for baseball if Trout played on a larger market team that competes at the highest level, and unfortunately that's not on the Los Angeles Angels. Trout supports the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, a very important organization for today's youth.